What's up, guys? Philip Collin Pack Pythons here in the snake pit, and this morning I finally got another clutch, but not good. Not good. This is Jelly Bean. I did not name her. I got some goofy names in my collection. Jelly Bean's a little much, but I kept it because that's what the previous people called her, and I didn't feel like coming up with a new name. Jelly Bean has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slugs. Womp, womp, womp. Damn it. Now, that could obviously be a number of things. It could be that the male I put her with had issues. I don't think that's the problem because I put her with, there were, I think, 2 different males that went to her. One of them is already proved out to be fertile. And the other thing is it could be her. She may have something going on where she can't produce viable offspring. That's a possibility. Third thing, which I think might be more likely, is the heating situation that we had with the thermostat cooking a bunch of stuff. Now, I don't think I'm pretty sure that was one of the situations, or she was one of the snakes that was not on the hot side. You have to go back. I'm gonna put it right here, or you can go back and watch that video. It only affected, I'm pretty sure it only affected like 2/3 of the collection whenever everything got hot. And she would have been in the low part and it wouldn't have affected her. So, kind of stumped. Damn it sucks. She is a spinner, possible cypress, and we were really hoping to prove her out, and clearly that's not going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down and feel and make sure that there's nothing else in there. Give me just a second. All right. She was being a little hissy, but maybe she'll settle down. We'll see. So she feels empty. Real soft belly. She's not concaved like you would typically see with a big clutch where the belly's sucked in, but that would be because she didn't pass full-size eggs. She just passed slugs. So that sucks that she passed slugs, but she is a little on the smaller side. She's probably one of the smaller females that I've bred, and the fact that she didn't give up a whole lot of nutrients from her body to produce these eggs, or slugs I should say, means that she's pretty well started for next season. She doesn't have a huge void in her body that we've got to rebuild before we can start putting on new weight. There's a good chance that we can get her up to a really good size by next season so that she'll be ready and go from there. I'm gonna finish checking the rest of these tubs real quick, see if we got anything else to talk about. Be right back. All right, guys, got her cleaned up. Got her cage fresh. Let's see if I can roll this over here. Cage is all clean. She's such a pretty girl. Really sucks that we missed on this one, but like I said, hopefully we can get her back on food real quick and continue to work to get her to a good size and prove her genetics out. I have a feeling that this is one of two things. It's either that temperature spike or I got her. She was originally purchased as a pretty high-end hatchling. I don't know who originally bought her. She was produced by Hardwired Exotics and sold for, I say high-end, but she was like $550, I think, originally. If you look her up, you could actually find her on Morph Market. If you go up, look up Spinner Possible Cypress, she's the only one that's ever been produced, or at least the only one that's ever been listed on Morph Market. She was passed around through several people over her first 2 years of life, and I'm not sure if anyone ever tried to breed her. But by the time she got to me, I paid $140 for her, really cheap, and well, compared to her original price at least. And I think that could be that she, let's say hypothetically, she slugged out last year, the breeder didn't feel like fooling with it, and then immediately just dumped her off cheap to somebody else, and was basically over it. So I don't know. This is a little stressful and confusing. Appreciate you guys watching to the end. I need to get a monitor or a king snake or something so I don't have to chuck these, but until then, we have to waste. You guys take it easy. If it ain't easy, don't take it. Have a good day. Peace.